Okay, guys, it is Monday, May, 6th? Yeah, it's 9:14. So today's my first day with all 3 kids by myself. Like, last night, I was starting to get, in panic mode. Like, how the heck am I going to do this? But so far, it's going pretty good, huh? So he woke up. Look at my eye makeup smeared all over. Jax woke up at midnight and was awake till like 12:45. Oh, you tried to go potty? It's okay. And then he went back to sleep, and then he woke up at 4 and was awake until, oh my goodness, until about 5:30. And then I went back to sleep. My alarm was set for 7 to get Adri up for school. And little boy started fussing and crying around like 6:45. Oh, and who's that?
I do.
You got your shoe? I see your shoe. So I was trying to give him his pacifier, because sometimes at night if he fusses, I'll give him his pacifier and he'll go back to sleep. Because I think he still has his days and nights kind of confused. Oh, it's okay. Oh, what is that? What is that face? But I was giving him his pacifier and he wouldn't go back to sleep, So like at 7, I picked him up and I went in to wake Adri up. And when I picked him up, his whole back was like soaked. So apparently when I changed his diaper in the middle of the night, I didn't do so good of a job. And he leaked. Oh, buddy, what's the matter? What's the matter, buddy? So his whole back was soaked, like his jammies and his like sleep sack. So that's probably why he was fussing so bad. So then I was telling Adrian, like, I usually, because if I wait for her to get herself dressed, it takes forever and we'll be late for school. So I just kind of help her get dressed just to speed things up and move them along. So I told her, I said, Adrian, I said, I have to feed, I said, I'm feeding your brother right now because I was feeding him a bottle. Oh. I said, so you're going to have to get yourself dressed. I said, if you want, just bring your clothes downstairs and we'll turn the heat up. Because I turned the heat down to like 67. It was kind of chilly this morning. So she brought her stuff down and I went in and was making him a bottle. No, I was getting the stuff to change him, to change his clothes. Because I had to wash him down and change his clothes and everything. And by the time I did that and went to the bathroom and was coming in here, she was already dressed. So she got herself dressed quickly, too. Like, yeah, she can get herself dressed, but it just takes forever. But she did it super fast. And then she had her breakfast, and I got him ready. And then, like, we were doing so good on time. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to take my wallet, my sunglasses, my drink, Allie's milk, Adri's book bag. I took all that stuff out to the car and started my car. And then I came in and put Jax in his car seat and then took Adri and Jax outside. What's the matter? You're getting so mad. What's the matter, buddy? Took Adri and Jax outside to the car. And then I came in and went up and woke up Allie and just got her in her jacket and took her right outside. Oh, I smell you. Did you just go poo-poo? You don't like being in dirty diapers, do you? No, you don't. No, you don't. Not at all. And I got Allie up and just threw her jacket on and got her in the car. Adri got to school at like 8:05. She's supposed to be there. School starts at 8:10, so she was there like right at the last minute, but at least she wasn't late. He didn't cry on the way, and then we got home, and I brought Allie in. No, I didn't. I was going to let her walk in, even though she's in her pajamas, because we park on the street, so I don't really want her to... I don't want to set her down and just turn away for a split second. She could be in the street, and people fly down this road. So I was going to set her on the sidewalk and have her walk up, but Jay mowed yesterday, and he didn't clean the grass off the sidewalk. So I got the baby's car seat out and put it on the front seat because Alex's car seat is behind the driver's side. So I set it in my driver's seat, and then I went in the back seat. I kept the door open. I opened the back door and got her out of her car seat, so I held her in my right arm. What? What, babe? We'll get it. I don't know what you're looking for. Oh, do you want a tablet? Okay, just a minute. So I held her in my right arm and then grabbed his car seat with my left arm and carried them both in together. It wasn't as difficult as I thought. This morning was only kind of crazy because I was so tired because the last few nights he hasn't really slept. Yeah. So I was already tired. I don't know what she sees, but... So I was already tired from the night before, and then he was up quite a bit last night. And then we had to change clothes. Yeah, the sun's coming in. The sun's coming in the window. It's a sunny day. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought. So now I need to change his diaper. I haven't changed her diaper yet. And I woke her up at like 8:45, and it's now 9:19. So, actually, I might just, yeah, okay. Set him in his seat, or his little pillow over there. I haven't vlogged much because Jay was off these past 2 weeks, and we've just been kind of hanging out, spending time together, adjusting to the life with, 3 kids here. It was kind of nice. And if you watch my videos, you know we never get time together, me and him. And here recently, we hadn't been getting along the best. Even the night before I went in to have the baby, I'm like, you know what? I don't even want you at the hospital. I was just so irritated and frustrated with him. And ever since this baby's been born, it's been like a 360, we've done like a 360, 180, whatever it is, whatever the phrase is. But it's just been completely opposite. And he even said, he said we were all stressed out about this baby and how we were going to handle it, how we were going to deal with it all. He said, hi. He said, maybe this baby, I see, happened to bring everybody closer together. Things have just been totally different with everybody. Alex has been wild. I don't know if it's because she realized she's 2 or because it's a jealousy thing. Look at my smeared makeup. Okay, Allie, just a minute. So I don't know what it is, but yeah, everyone has it's just been different here. It's been different. It's been mellow. Jay's been actually sleeping in bed, which if you watch my videos, he always sleeps in the back room. For the past 2 weeks, he's been sleeping in bed. He's been getting up and helping me with him, no matter what time it is. It's just been completely different. So yeah, it's everything happens for a reason. My nanny got home from Florida the other day. She was ready to come home, so my stepdad flew down there and picked her up and drove her home. So she got to meet him on Friday. Huh, your nanny got to meet you Friday, huh? And she just instantly fell in love with you. She's like, oh, he's so much smaller than he looks in pictures. And he is. He looks little in pictures and videos, but he is so much smaller in person. Pictures and videos don't do him justice of how tiny he is. Oh, you just hanging out, buddy? Hey there, my sweet boy. He likes his hands and feet rubbed. My belly's growling. Hi. Last night before bed, I made us all strawberry shortcake with angel food cake and strawberries and Cool Whip and ice cream. Yeah. And then we had story time in Allie's room. We read a couple of stories. They each picked a book. And then the girls went to bed. Oh, goodness. And I think I was up and laying in bed by 10:30 because I was so tired anyways. I just didn't go to sleep for a while. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'll start vlogging again now that it's back to just me. And I think already, at 12 o'clock will be nap time. And I'll put Allie in her bed. We got our new baby monitors, and they're freaking awesome. I can check on her in the middle of the night because it has the night vision camera. It's the Hello Baby ones. And we got 2 cameras, so I can have one in here for if he's down here in the pack and play, and I'm upstairs or in a different room. You can see the whole room because your little monitor, you move the camera. You can adjust it to wherever. You can turn it completely around, up and down. So you can have the monitor wherever. It doesn't have to be fixed on one spot. Yeah. And then the other one we put in Allie's room. And it was amazing. She was fussing tonight, and I checked on her, and she was all snuggled up, and she had her head laying on her hand. You could see her little curls and everything. Huh, yeah, I checked on you last night. And I told Jay, I said, even though it's kind of crazy with 3 kids, I feel a sense of calm or something. I don't know what it is. But I've also heard from moms of 3 kids that, once you have 3, you just kind of have to let some things go. Things that you were so set on having a certain way before, you just kind of have to let them go. You have to choose your battles and do the best you can. Try and make time for all 3 of your little ones. So Friday night we had Adri's school carnival. Saturday night, after Allie went to bed, I painted Adri's nails. She wanted them 10 different colors. So I painted her fingers and her toes. And then she sat on my lap on the couch, and we were doing jigsaw puzzles on the iPad. So I'm trying to figure out how to spend, just one-on-one time with each kid. Allie will be the easiest because I'm home with her all day. He's pretty easy because Mommy has to feed you and hold you and burp you and change your diapers anyway, huh? So you get one-on-one time with Mom? Yeah. So I'm trying to squeeze in one-on-one time with Adri. And she went and ran errands. Saturday she went and ran errands with Jay, just her and Daddy. And then when she came home, we did the puzzles and painted her nails. So she got one-on-one time with Jay and I that day. Which I think is important, especially now that she has 2 younger siblings. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of this day goes. I think at nap time at 12 o'clock, I'll put Allie in her bed, and I can take him upstairs in his bassinet, and I might lay down and take a little nap too. I just don't want to oversleep and be late picking Adria up from school, but I don't think he'll let that happen anyways. So I'm going to try and keep him awake as much as I can today so he sleeps better at night. We got to get your days and nights situated, huh? He typically sleeps between 4 and 6 hours, though, at a time at night. So he's been doing pretty good, but the last couple nights, we haven't really kept him awake so much during the day. Huh. Okay. It is now 1:58. Hold on. It is 1:58. Look at my hair. I've not done crap today, but hang out with my kids. I'm actually feeding him right now. I'm still in pajamas, but I'm feeding him. I don't prop his bottle. I just did that to grab my camera. Allie is taking a nap. We have to leave here in about 20-25 minutes to go get Adrian from school, so I'm feeding him now. Because if he's hungry and we're in the car, he will scream the entire time that we're in the car until he gets a bottle. So, I'm feeding him now. And then here, when he's done, in just a few minutes, I'm going to go up and wake up Alex. And then we'll be loading up shortly to go get Adri from school. She'll probably be so excited to have just the three of us pick her up from school. Me and Mommy and her sister and her brother picking her up from school. Yeah. I had lunch. I'm just watching a YouTube video. I was just hanging out, doing nothing, enjoying nap time. Oh my God, I look atrocious. It hasn't been 3 weeks yet, and it says to ask your doctor when you're allowed to take a bath instead of a shower, because I tore, so I had to get stitched up. But I mean, it's been almost 3 weeks. I think I'm allowed. But Jay read that they had to wait like 5 or 6 weeks after having a baby to be able to take a bath. And I found my discharge papers, and they say to wait and ask your doctor. But it says you can take a sitz bath, and you can do it in your bathtub. So what's the difference? I don't know. Is that what it's called? I think so. I don't know. So I'm either going to take a shower or a bath when he gets home. I already figured out the week's menus for dinner because we've been eating out like so much fast food since he's been home. And we're just having the baby. So I figured out this week's dinner meals. So tonight I'm making fish and rice-a-roni and salad. Adrienne, after today, she has 14 days of school left. And then she's off for summer, and then she'll be a second grader. But yeah. I'm going to finish feeding him. My hair. I'm going to finish feeding him so I can get Allie up and ready. And yeah, I'll check in later. My first day home with my 3 kids. Well, one's at school, but you know what I mean. He's so cute. He's so cute. His little Falcon's bib is bigger than him. Okay, I'll check in later. I gotta wipe this makeup off before I go get her too. Okay, it's 4:36. Somebody just ate and went back to sleep. He still has his bib on. Oh, cutie pie. I got dressed to go pick up Adrian from school. When I got home, my pants just weren't comfortable, so I put my pajama pants back on. But I did get dressed to go pick her up. He's so sweet. Adrian's outside playing. Allie's over here playing and snacking on mini peppers and watching nursery rhyme videos. I'm watching, I just bit my cheek. I'm watching Nicole Burgess. I always say it wrong. I'm sorry. She's been doing the keto diet for like a while, and she's like killing it. I could never do it because I like my carbs too much, but a lot of the recipes she makes that are keto recipes look delicious. Like I could factor in, or filter in some of her recipes that she shares. Every Friday she does like Foodie Friday and posts a recipe. Like she's looking amazing. Seriously. Sorry, I'm watching her video. Anyway, so I'm watching her video, like her keto videos, like this one's an hour and some odd minutes long. So I just have it on, I'm watching it while I just hang out and feed babies and, living the dream. Look at that face. Look at that baby. Look at my sweet boy. I had him lay down on a blanket on the couch so that he was like stretching out and staying awake, trying to get him to stay awake for a while. And I put my argan oil, Josie Marin argan oil body butter on his hands and feet because they're still peeling. And then he was ready to eat, and now he's just snuggling with me. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to put him down, you guys. I could just sit and snuggle him and look at him. We went to Adri's school carnival Friday, and her principal had already told me, you know, when I went and picked Adri up from school, he peeked in and saw the baby. He's like, you have to come back when you have time so I can hold him. So like he was at the doors when we walked into the school, and he was on the phone, and like as we were walking through, he went to say, he told the person on the phone to hold on. He's like, now you make sure you let me hold him. I said, oh, I said, I'm on it. I said, I promise. I said, you will hold him before I leave. And he ended up holding him a couple different times, I think 3 different times. And he's like, oh my gosh, I would just love to just take him home and just sit there and watch him and hold him. He's like, baby toes really get me. So I took his sock off so he could see his toes. And he was holding him up, and Jackson was stretching all. He's like, oh my gosh, is there anything cuter than baby stretches? He's like, yeah, he's like, I would just love to just be able to sit at home and just stare at babies. I said, it is kind of nice. Like, I play with Allie, so it's not just I sit at home and stare at my little boy all day, but I mean, seriously. He's so cute. He's perfect. He's so cute. I was using a saline wipe and like wiping his face down. He was loving it. He's so tiny. Sweet little boy. He's not fazed by Alex throwing her toys around. Allie, where's your baby doll? Feed your baby doll a Baba. Or drop it. She's into this throwing toys and dropping toys thing. I don't know. And throwing herself on the floor. What are you doing? Why are you so weird? Do you see yourself? Allie. You upside down? Allie bug. Allie bug. Allie bug. Curly Sue. You see yourself? You're upside down. You're upside down. You're upside down. You're silly. Oh, is that your shoe? Is that your shoe? You took your shoes off to let your stinky toes out, huh? Stinky toes. I know. Is that your stinky toes? What's your shirt say? Trouble? That's right. Yeah. What's the matter? Okay, I'm gonna get back to watching her videos. What is she making now? Everything just looks so good. Comment down below if you do like the keto thing. Like, I don't know, she keeps under like 25 net carbs for a day. Like, there's no way. Like I said, I'd rather have some extra weight on me than cut out all my foods I love. Yum. Okay.